And now next for our video vignette, we're going to begin some of our more rigorous exercises, and we're going to start with the easiest of the rigorous exercises in the Boga family of exercises. And this one is going to be the downward facing dog. Now, you've seen the downward facing dog when women do it with yoga. And you know what you're thinking, so there's no point in even talking about it, but needless to say, it's not got anything to do with exercise, meditation, or well-being. And you don't want to do that because you kind of equate that with, you know, dropping the soap in the shower. Anyway, you just feel vulnerable, you know, in that position. It's just not going to do that. I'm sorry, you know, especially not, you know, if you're practicing your Boga from the prison yard. So we do our downward dog a little bit differently. I have an assistant to help me here. Bernie, come here. Now, first, we are going to do the upward facing dog. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? This is also called the happy puppy. Okay, now that we've done that, come down here. Bernie, down here. Now we move to our second exercise, much more, a little more rigorous than the first one. And this is called the downward facing dog, as opposed to the upward facing dog. Here's the dog. He was upward, and now he's downward. And he loves his daddy. So we have the upward dog and the downward dog running away from me now. Now, I know you're thinking, that's not really that funny. I mean, everybody thinks that when they hear downward dog. I don't get it. Upward dog, whatever. So, but there's still the one-legged downward dog, which is also a very popular yoga move. Bernie, assistant, come here. Good boy, come here. One more. And then we shake the dog's paw, okay? We grab the dog's paw and we give it a good shake because she's a good boy. And this is the one-legged downward dog, okay? He's a good boy. He's downward. We're shaking his paw. And not only are we getting some good exercise by shaking his paw, but he knows we love him, and he's a good boy. So, Boga absolutely supports all forms of animal life, and we do that exercise whenever we can. It is good for our health. It is good for the health of our animals. Now we are going to practice the half pigeon. The half pigeon is done with one leg, one wing, and one breast, all on a half wall. I will demonstrate as such. Carefully grabbing my camera, shaking off my Boga skirt, and now we see here that I have one arm, one leg, and one wing. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like it's coming like this. It's like a chicken wing here, all like right here. This is the half pigeon. So it's a very good exercise to spy on somebody if you want. You know, you can do the full pigeon, which is like hiding behind the wall, and then you can kind of creep in and be like, what's up with that? And you're doing the half pigeon. Good job, good exercise, great workout. Now, next, we're going to move to the dancing Shiva. Now, the dancing Shiva is a little bit more complicated and probably the most vigorous of all of our Boga exercises. It involves movement and motion beyond what you can do sitting down. And you're warmed up and you're ready for it. So let's do it. Shiva dances because she don't have a dance partner. She has to dance alone. The dolphin was her dance partner. He left with the crab, leaving the dancing Shiva to dance by herself. She's not crazy about it, but she's Shiva. What are you going to do, right? So I will show you the dance of the moving of the great dancing Shiva. You bend your right leg, put it in front of your left leg. You hold your thumb and your index fingers together. Slowly bend your left leg, down a little bit so that you can barely stand up and then go, that's right, I'm Shiva, I can dance, I'm the wall dolphin. And you have done the dancing Shiva. Now you're gonna have to do that for more than I just did, but this is just we'll call it a free dance lesson. So there's your dancing Shiva. And next we are going to do the tree. For the tree, we won't need any props. Okay, we rested. We're in a good, firm standing position. And this is the tree. You just kind of stand here with your branches out. I mean, you can use your fingers like limbs, right? Your arms like branches. You can be a knotted tree. You can be a tall, mighty tree. You can be, I don't know, a tree with cancer. I don't know. But that's the tree. Very good centering. Just like the dancing Shiva helps you maintain your balance. That's right. I'm Shiva. I'm your mama. How you like me now? Ooh. Okay. Now, our next and absolutely most contortionist part of Boga is going to be the camel's toe. Now with the camel's toe, you bring one arm into your shirt and then you stick it through the other end of your shirt. You press your breasts together very close like this so that there are mounds of man meat on either side of your collar line right there. And that is your camel's toe. There we go. So you got your camel's toe, and you can do this while you're doing your dancing Shiva because she does it, right? She's Shiva. What are you gonna do? All right. So, don't know about you. I'm getting wiped out here. Why don't we save the rest for our next week's session of Boga and meditation. I am your Bogie, the Alibaba, and I will see